Okay, welcome back to yet another ArticleBot Pro instructional video. We've already created an article author account. We've signed that author account up to 569 directories with a confirmed email account. So the next thing we need to do is create an article for this author account to submit to. So we'll just go ahead and click the add button. Okay, so in here we have a lot of things going on. This is the ArticleBot Pro article editor. I'm going to go over this section first before I get into this section. So up here we have the title, the summary, the body, and the resource. These are the four main elements of an article. Down here we have keywords. Keyword basically is what you think somebody might search for when searching for your article. So the keywords and the title kind of go hand in hand. Category, cat 1 through cat 6, those are all different types of categories, so you can enter in what you might think the category of the article falls into that is on the article directory. So do the most relevant to the least relevant in that order. Okay, so before I show you what these buttons do down here in the bottom row, I'm going to add some text in the body of this article so that things start to make sense. So I'll just add some text here. If you have a website that is not getting very much traffic, then maybe you need to try article marketing. Okay, so that's just one line. We'll stop there. So now I can show you what some of these buttons down here do. I'll start with these ones because these are the easiest. These are the font increase and decrease. So if you click that button, your font will increase. That just makes it more readable and whatnot. Over here we have undo and redo. So if you hit the undo button, you'll notice that the words that you previously typed disappear. And if you hit the redo button, they come back. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward. Over here, if I were to select and highlight a word, and I were to hit the Thes button, a few things are going to happen initially. First, you're going to see this loading local thesaurus for first use. That only happens the first time around because that's the local file that's stored on your hard drive. And so if I were to deselect it and redo it again, you'll see that things happen a lot faster. It doesn't need to reload the local file. So now you'll see that once I hit the thesaurus button, we have a bunch of things that happened over in the left-hand column of the article editor. These are the thesaurus words that are related to the word have. So now as you can see, there's a definition or context that is related, several definitions or contexts that are related to the word have. So you could have, which is be in possession. You could have, which is bring into the world. Have, to cheat or trick, like to have somebody. Have, as in to contain, and so on and so forth. So there's several different meanings for the word have, and every different one, if you look down on the word list here, if you select them, you're going to have different words that relate to that definition for the word have. So that's what makes one of the things about ArticleBot Pro that makes it really powerful when it comes to spinning is that it separates the meaning of the word into different word lists. Now down here we have the local thesaurus, and the local thesaurus has every kind of word that or synonym that could be related to the word have. So you're going to get a fairly long list of words, which is why using the context sensitive thesaurus is better. The only drawback of using context sensitive thesaurus is that it has to hit the ArticleBot Pro website every time you select a new word. So you can disable it in the options if you want. You have contextual here, which is slower, and local file here, which is faster. I usually use both because I have a pretty good internet connection, but if you're on dial-up or something, it might take a long time. So you might want to turn it off unless you have the patience to kind of, deal with it. So down here in the definition context box, we have a related section. So if you wanted to dig down and find more words that are related to the word have, or more synonyms, there's a bunch of words that are going to show up in this section of the definition context box. for example, own. Own is an excellent choice for the word have, or at least in this context. So if we were to just click own, what's going to happen is the word list will get populated with words that are related to own. So you can see that there's some more power with the ArticleBot Pro thesaurus functionality. So now there's the word have, it shows up, but if we wanted to actually use some of these words, you could say maybe occupy, and you notice that when I double clicked it, this word became populated with spin syntax. I'll go back up to have, as in be in possession, and you see my words are still there. So let's say if you keep a website, for example, double click that. If you obtain a website, if you possess a website, what else? Of course, if you own a website, so on and so forth. So as I double click, this spin syntax will increase. You'll also notice down here that there's the groups, the previously used groups. This will grow in size as well, so that the next time you type in the word have, or actually any of these words, this group will show up. For example, if I were just to type the word possess and double click it, what will happen is this group will get populated once again, and all I have to do is hit replace and it's done. But I'm just going to undo that. So now we have, occupy, keep, obtain, possess, own. Now I'm going to show you what the colored text does. If I click that, you'll see that it turns blue. If I highlight the word have and just hit the replace button and deselect it, you'll see that there is red and blue now. So I'll just undo that as well. So if you have a website that is not getting very much traffic, then maybe you need to try article marketing.